Yes, friends, Chalella and Carney Floral Designs is alive and well in Newcastle. Owner and designer Stephen Doherty and his staff have a special motto: we love what we do, and it shows in every area of the business. Stop by their pleasant Southside store at 1006 South Mill Street. Chalella and Carney has been there for the community with quality and service since 1943. You can go to the website chalellaandcarney.com or call 724-652-8412. You deserve a revitalization at Mary Turner's Day Spa and Beauty Boutique. The staff will make sure you relax and rejuvenate with their high-quality products and services. They take pride to give you a tranquil environment. Mary Turner's Day Spa at 2539 Wilmington Road in Shannock Township. Call to book a spa appointment at 724-657-5156. That's 657-5156.
Whether it's a scheduled appointment or same-day service, DiCaprio Carpet Cleaning offers 24/7 service for commercial, industrial, and residential, as well as fire and water damage restoration. Using state-of-the-art technology, DiCaprio Carpet Cleaning experts are ready to professionally clean your carpet today. Call DiCaprio Carpet Cleaning for a free in-home estimate. Thank you for making us Lawrence and Mercer County's largest carpet cleaner.
And remember, nobody gets your carpet cleaner.
Good morning, Newcastle, and welcome. Yes, it's the morning show, something you've come to expect from NCTV 45, the 26th day of May. And we have so many things to talk about. Hopefully you have that first cup of coffee and maybe a donut or brownie from Bill's Bake Shop. You'll be feeling good. Sometimes that pizza from the night before works just as good for me, and you know what? I love my pizza. And wow, I just for a second, I just got to tell you, I cannot believe we have had 2 gorgeous days. Okay, the sun is shining. I've encountered so many people saying so many great and positive things about NCTV 45. And I'd like to thank them. I can't thank each and every one of them. I thank them when they send in the paper, but it's just overwhelmingly special. And you know, let me tell you now. Last night's overnight low under mostly cloudy skies, 59, and you know there were some scattered rain showers. I wish I was going to be able to give you a better forecast for Crane Room 45 weather, but we'll put that off just a little bit. Tofi Lee Elbert, thank you for adding me to school friends. I appreciate that. Matt Suiters, thank you and keep up the great work, Angelo. Thank you, Matt. I totally appreciate that. And this guy didn't give me a last name. It says Danny. Thanks for following us, or Danny Torcello. He's following us on Pinterest, or as I say, P-interest. I don't know why I say that. And Padula makes fun of me. Well, you know, you do that when you're in second place with whatever he does there, you know. And tonight is cooking a castle, and man, you know what? All I can say is the stakes are stacked against Padula. Even his extra won't do it. But let's get back to this. Kello, liked my tweet and she shared the morning show. Thank you so much. I appreciate that. Marcy L. Carton Iwanjenko, a stay-at-home parent, lives out in Edinburgh, and so happy to have you along. Brooke Ann, thanks for being a friend of NCTV45. And now it's time for the birthday bag. And you know, the name at the top is really special. I'm gonna postpone that a little bit to cover the bottom first. Carlo Michael Trott, Jay Moore, Betsy Hannon, Nick Nave, Antoine Gardner, Erica Olson Fornatero. Now, the name at the top, Rochelle Marcantino. Now, Rochelle gives me these beautiful haircuts. And Rochelle was also the person that used to do my wife's hair. So she introduced me and my wife, and you know, hey, listen, there's so many stories when you go into Rochelle's shop about, I tell them every day how my wife chased me down, and you know what? I had to choose a song of the day that was fitting for this very thing. And I just couldn't resist. So I'm going to leave you hanging a little bit. I'm going to leave you hanging. You know, I have to, because the song of the day is really, really good. And I don't want to hear, oh, I know, you know, they started whining after a while. Okay, and let's get to this question. What venue was the first site to host a World Series, a Super Bowl, and an NCAA Final Four tournament? Well, it was the Minnesota Metrodome. In a 6-month span from October of 91 to March of 1992, it accomplished all three. So there you go. A little Minnesota fact for you. Now, here's our song of the day. I want you to really take a listen. For you millenniums, you don't understand. But for those people that go back when we'd go to a football game in Newcastle and there was like 14, 15,000 people, after the season was over, this is one of the things that came on a Friday. Now, I can't say too much more because that'll just give it away. Now, I just don't want you saying, oh, geez, you know, you have to guess some things about this. Where, when, who, you know. We're going to take you back a little bit and just think about that. You know, last night, me and my wife took some time to go out, and what a great time we had in the greatest castle in the world. You got to try that, even if it's in the middle of the week. It'll make you feel so much better. And talking about feeling better, and we'll talk about that later, here are some great sponsors that are keeping community television on the air right here in the greatest castle in the world. We'll be right back. This program furnished by the MAD Unit, Mobile Auto Detailing. See Michael Sad at themadunit.com. Hello, folks. Angelo Parada for Ferrone Brothers. Wow, you have to try their food. Great Italian food and 2 locations on the south side on Mill Street and on Wilmington Road in Newcastle. Ferrone Brothers for pepperoni rolls, pizza, any Italian dish that you can imagine. Okay, and a whole lot more. It's Ferrone Brothers. Stop by, they have those daily specials, and they look forward to seeing you. Tell them NCTV45 sent you.
Not 1, not 2, not 3, but 4 Brothers Urban Bistro. It's where you want to go for your next dining experience. Here are just a few of the many choices on the menu. Char-grilled filet mignon, char-grilled salmon filet, chicken over rice, Icelandic cod, chicken marsala, and ask about the saku tuna, veal, and the surf and turf. Follow them on Twitter and Facebook for daily specials. Hours are Monday through Thursday 11 to 10, Friday 11 to 11, and Saturday 4 to 11. 4 Brothers, located 331 East Washington Street, downtown Newcastle. Call 724-656-4980.
If you're having a party, then Keystone Specialty is the place you need to go. Yes, they have every party supply that you can imagine. Planning that wedding, that graduation, or maybe it's just that big game that's coming up, go to Keystone Specialty. Party supplies and so much more. Remember, they have those fall decorations, winter, spring, and summer. It's Keystone Specialty on the south side of Newcastle, Mill Street. Welcome back, and wow, what a day. I mean, things are going great, and you know, I have to take some time before we get on and kind of give a, well, first of all, a little Cedar Sports Corner. What you're going to find is that in my screen changed. In the NBA tonight, it's Golden State and Oklahoma City. Okay, and in the NHL, okay, and let's go straight to that. If this screen changes, a little hockey puck, it's those Pittsburgh Penguins and the Tampa Bay Lightning, and I knew that. And in that Major League Baseball, the Pirates have a 12:30 affair with the Arizona Cardinals, which for the Cardinals, it'll be like playing like at 9 in the morning. So, poor Arizona Diamondbacks, you know, poor Diamondbacks, I could care less. But I gave you that because I wanted to take a second and address a good friend, Ed Yoren. And he's talking about youth and amateur baseball and is it dying? And I have a couple comments. First of all, to those that go absolutely bizarre over these youth games when they're playing t-ball, I don't know how to break it to you. This is supposed to be fun. Not the most serious job in the world. Now, you know, when you have tournaments and this and that going on and on and on, and then it ceases to be fun, it becomes a job. And you know, I'm older than a lot of the dads out there that would be in the Little League area, and my kids have passed that stage. But think about it. Make sure there's a little time for fun. Number one. Number two, you know, I got tickets for a Pirate game, and I was amazed a little bit at the cost. Not everybody has the ability to go down and see a Major League Baseball game, but you can go see a North County game. And here's why that's important. When you take and you go see a North County game, you're going to see some good baseball. A lot of these kids play in college. Your kids are going to be able to watch it, and I know there's not the entertainment that you would get at a Major League Baseball game, but life being what you make it, you can absolutely, positively be sure that they're going to enjoy what you've taken them to see. And stop by one of the joints here and pick up some chili cheeseburgers or a pizza and just go sit down and let the kids eat a pizza, enjoy the sunshine, and enjoy the game, even if it's for an inning, 2 innings. Get them a candy bar at the concession stand. You have the opportunity to do that tonight because it's the Movers, Debo Movers. They're taking on the Downtown Jacks at Flaherty Field. That's a 6:15 game. And then Friday, it's at Castlewood and the Bronx Bombers. Now, as I was saying, and on Friday, it's Castlewood versus the Broadhead Bombers at Flaherty Field. The Summertime Heroes are traveling to Brady's Run to meet up with the Pittsburgh Americans at 6:15. Enjoy this, and I know there was a little bump in when I was telling you, and I had to take care of some things off camera. But go out, enjoy that. It's fantastic. Now, tonight, well, I'll get to this. I said my spiel on that. Let's get to the song of the day. Now, there's a little song of the day. I took a little theme, and here's a little trivia for you, because I know you need it all. Okay. Can't give you that one. It's an old one. Okay, let me get a good one in the book. Here you go. Jack Tatum. Now, it says the March of Football back with an author. Jack Tatum. Who was his author? They call me the assassin. That was his nickname. So Tatum was the assassin. And he was an Oakland Raiders fan. And my nephew Craig likes the Raiders, and I don't have any use for the Raiders. So what am I going to tell you? Now, we're going to be back. I got to do weather. I got to do so many more things. But you have to take advantage of these sponsors that are thinking of you every second. We'll be right back. The Pokeberry Exchange at 41 North Mercer Street has gifts galore that'll make you want to explore lamps, homemade lamps of every shape and color that will excite any room in your house. Wind chimes hang from the door to give that sweet sound. Sweet soaps and teas, embroidered towels, and much more. It's the Pokeberry Exchange. It's yours to explore. On Target Printing, 1319 West State Street. No job is too big or too small. Turnaround on most jobs, 24 hours. We make you look good on paper. Town and country where there's always a party. Yes, every weekend there's something to do. And there's always great food for you too. Lamb, finger food, steak sandwiches, roasted wings, and much, much more. It's a party and you're invited. Come to Town and Country. Today's programming is brought to you by NCTV45 and NC Radio 450, Newcastle's community television station. Sometimes you have to see the screen changes and all this is going on, and it is. And then it takes you by surprise and it's Thursday. What am I going to say? Now, as I continue to squirt through this day, for lack of a better word, and I use that because of that, but we'll talk about it in a second. You need one of those helpful tips that's going to spring you ahead. How about this? Before using your wool or cotton blankets, when the weather turns, now then it's not going to turn for a while, cold wash them in the gentle cycle with 2.5 cups of white vinegar. It will leave them fluffy and soft as new. Maybe you want to do that now before the weather changes and it gets real hot, because it'll be kind of toasty. Now, as we're going through this, I know, you're hungry. It's Thursday. What do you have to eat? Well, the Beanery Depot in Delhi has pepperoni sticks and a rip track. What the heck's a rip track? Oh, watch me get Barb on this one. A rip track. I have no idea. Okay? That's a reason for you to go down and find out. Now, if you're on the east side, look, all you have to do is pull into Mr. Pizza, bang. You got their sausage sandwich special. How about when you matriculate down the hill, there's Four Brothers, and Little Johnny's has a $5 lunch. And if you go out the other end, it's Santini's, and Gallows has a buffet. So if you're hungry, there's no reason you can't have a good lunch. Look at that. I don't believe in missing lunch, so don't you either. And, as we cruise through, you're probably saying, what in the heck is going on at the library? Well, the bookseller opens today, and I was surprised. They have a lot of books over there that might perk your interest. So stop over there, take a look at that. Walk Alive is at 4:15 and Gadget Class is at 7. So just one of those things to look at, kind of think about as you cruise through the day. And Thursday, which is today, they're having at the Confluence open mic performer Isaac Cole. Now you might remember him from American Idol. And open mic is hosted by Nick Allegro. And Isaac Cole's a 15-year-old sensation out of Emmleton, and he's going to be singing. Now, I mean, what can I tell you? Tremendous stuff going on. And now it's time for Crane Room 45 weather. Yes, last night's overnight low 59 with those scattered showers. What's your Thursday looking like? Well, the good news is it's 82 degrees. Mostly cloudy and a 40% chance of rain is not such good news. That rain will continue, and it's a 30% chance Thursday night. Mostly cloudy, a low around 64. Now, Friday, slight chance of showers. Partly sunny with a high of 86. The showers will be spread, and there's a 40% chance, which means it's probably not going to be a washout, you know. Friday night's low, mostly cloudy, low around 63. There's a 30% chance of showers. Now on Saturday, the chance remains at 40%. Looks like it's going to be a up and down weekend, and there's a 50-50 chance that it'll rain on Memorial Day with a high near 80. Now, so the temperature is going to be in the 80s this weekend. So enjoy. That was Crane Room 45 weather. And now we have to get back to that song of the day. So listen up as I play this.
Let Clark's Furniture be your go-to destination for all of your furniture needs. Check this out. 7-piece bedroom by Ashley was $38.69, sold for $27.99. Great pricing on futons made by the Coaster Company. Wind furniture made in America. Great quality. Sofa sold for $547, chair only $397. 7-piece queen bedroom set by Vaughn Bassett, all American made. These are just some of the super deals at Clark's Furniture, located at 346 East Washington Street, Newcastle. Call 724-657-5668. Look what you'll find at Paul D. Weller Hardware. Lawn and garden supplies, plumbing and electrical supplies, do-it-yourself items, pipe bending, window screen, and key making services, tools of all kinds, paint, fans, ladders, rodent traps, bug spray, and that's just some of what you'll be able to purchase at Paul D. Weller Hardware at 207 North Liberty Street in the Mahoningtown section of Newcastle. Call 724-652-1531.
This program made possible by a grant from Melva's Deja Vu, where everything old is new again.
If you're craving pizza and more, then Little Johnny's 2 wants you to come through the door. Their menu includes many pizza varieties, jumbo wings, hoagies, calzones, strombolis, flatbread sandwiches, bread bowl salads, soups, and more. Dine in, take out, or have them delivered. Little Johnny's 2 can even cater your next party. Their prices are right, and the food is the way you expect it. Little Johnny's 2 is located at 130 East Washington Street in downtown Newcastle. Call 724-657-2210.
Now, tomorrow on the morning show, we're going to talk about, let's try this, on Newswatch tomorrow, we're going to talk about the Playhouse. We have word in from Angie Urban, Sharon Regional Health, the Y, Chris Sonata, the Durrells, and the governor. All that taking place tomorrow on Newswatch. Now, how to be your wife's best friend. And, sometimes you see me click over there, my little frozen monitor. I don't know how it freezes in these temperatures, but how to be your wife's best friend. Here you go. Say no to one committee or outside project. Number 99. Make sure she has a dressy dress that is less than 2 years old. Then take her out once a year to a place she can use it. Now, what they got right in that is take her out. We got so many fantastic places. And like I said, last night me and my wife went out, and even though it was in the middle of the week, it was like perfect. There wasn't a lot of people, it wasn't crowded, and we got a chance. That's not to say you don't want to do things on the weekend, but boy, oh boy, was it nice doing things last night. Now, we're going to give you this song of the day. Now, Love American Style TV show on, and that was, I'm looking at the year, in the late 60s, right. It ran on weekends. It was on CBS, and what a great time. I knew it was on the weekends. My initial thought was it was on Fridays. And it was on that 69, 70 type time. Because I remember we had the great football team in 1970 that a lot of people talk about. And you know what else a lot of people talk about? They talk about being in the greatest castle in the world and watching NCTV45. Now, here's what you can do. Go out and tell a friend about NCTV45. And then get that second cup of coffee and have a super day in what I call the greatest castle in the world in the county of Lawrence. Have a great day, everybody, and we'll see you again tomorrow.